do that. I don't know what that is, but
Okay. That's something. All right. Okay.
Assistant.
Welcome to the Set Breaker Podcast.
Yes.
And today we got a guest. His name is Tony
Rico
Taboada.
Yeah.
You Cuban motherfucker.
Peruvian Spaniard.
Black.
But you know, it's all right. You can throw that in there.
It's all right. Yeah, make me look like the racist.
Right,
I'm the one. Damn, Tony, you drove from fucking Fullerton, man.
Fullerton, from a barbershop out here.
That skin fade, though.
That's
The high and tight.
the high end.
That always military.
Yeah, I will survive. That's what.
Never stop. I think that's what we became friends, because we do a high and tight cut. I don't get
Besides our
skin
humor,
fade.
though.
I don't get
Besides our
skin
humor.
fade. Besides the humor, but the main thing is the haircut.
Yes.
I saw the haircut and I was like, this dude's cool, man.
Yeah. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. I mean, there's no other way, because people with hair, like long hair, kind of piss me off, you know, like.
I hate it. I hate the shaggy, like when they have the shaggy long hair with the connected beard. Because I can't grow that, so I'm a little.
I can't grow it either. But you're a third black.
Yeah, and I can't.
And Peruvian.
I'm the third black from the waist down. So this is all Peruvian.
You sure you don't have a little bit of like Hmong or some kind of Asian in you? That,
I might.
It's possible, right?
I might, because I've been approached by people who are Filipino that tell me that we have the same last name.
And you look Filipino, man. You look like more Spanish Filipino, right? Yeah, because it's the Spanish blood is in the Filipino-ness, but like more Spanish
because of the colonization.
Yeah.
Look at my man. He knows his history.
I know the history. Well,
You do.
I pretend.
I pretend
like I know. I pretend
Google
like I
is your
know.
friend, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, because it's kind of like when people talk to me about basketball,
Right.
And I don't know shit, and then they'll be like, when Kobe did this, now I'll be like, I'll just say, oh, that's crazy.
Crazy, right?
Yeah, I'm like, that's crazy. They're like, I know.
And then did you see the play when he?
And I'm like, man, I was like, what?
Yeah.
You could use that for anything, including conversations on a phone with somebody you don't really like want to. I used to do that with like, I know I sound like a dirty scumbag, but like with like, girls, when didn't really want to hear what they had to say sometimes. I know I sound like a misogynistic bastard, but that's the real shit. Sometimes we don't want to hear each other.
That's the life we live.
It's a people thing, man.
It's reality.
And I just be like, oh yeah? She's like, yeah, oh my God, it was fucking horrible. And you know what? I do this to other people too.
Right.
Female, male, it don't matter.
Right.
It's a fucking human thing.
It is.
Yeah. If you an asshole.
But it's also a very male thing.
It is a male thing,
You know
man.
what
It
I'm
is a
saying?
male thing, I thought I was a really bomb-ass listener, and then...
Bro, if you can introduce me to a male that actually listens 100% of the time, kudos to you.
Kudos to you, motherfucker. Yeah, man, So
let's start this off.
Okay.
With the fact that me and Mike met on set. Okay.
Set of a TV show, unspoken of, that's going to come out soon in 2020.
Correct. Huge show.
Very famous,
huge.
very, very famous actors in it.
Yes. And I actually got the pleasure to meet Mike and also Keith, who was on episode 8, the GOAT episode.
Of all time.
Yeah, we connected on some real true, like brotherly love.
Deep.
Yeah, some deep conversations on set
shit,
too, man.
man.
I'm telling you.
Because you wouldn't expect that on like a TV set.
Of course not, man.
And you've been in the game for a while,
for
too.
a while. I've been
So
doing this
you gotta
since I
tell
was
me.
a kid. But like I used to do like the auditions. My mom would take me to the auditions and commercial sets, and it was crazy, man. But like now the game has changed a lot, So I took a break from it in high school, college, kind of put my feet back into it. But other than that, I got back into it like two and a half years ago.
Why'd you take a break?
I took a break because I wanted to be able to enjoy my life as a kid. I guess enjoy high school. Enjoy the sports that I played, meet the connections of friends that I did. Because at times when I was in middle school and in elementary, I would have to be taken out of school early to go to these auditions and whatnot. So it was crazy. So like, it's the life that you want to live and how you choose it with the decisions that you make in life.
Did you like it as a kid? Did you like the auditions?
I think I did because you get the attention. You know what I'm saying? Like as a kid, it's easier. It's easier to break into Hollywood as a kid. Now when you're an adult, it's hard, man.
It's hard, man.
It's hard.
Yeah, they don't forgive you if you're fucking ugly, right? When you're a kid, you're like,
bro.
it's like cute.
It's cute.
If you're fat when you're a kid, it's cute.
It's cute.
When you're adult and you're fat, they're like, okay, this guy.
Yeah.
But nowadays, they're like, don't body shame me.
Right. And then they only choose like maybe one or two. So it'll be like the Seth Rogen or the Jonah Hill. But then they're like, now you got to lose weight to do,
They don't want fat Asian dudes. They don't want that.
Bobby Lee.
I mean, really,
know
how
what I'm
many
saying?
movies that Bobby Lee has been?
I
And Bobby's not even like fat though. He's just
He's
like
not,
the
but
belly.
he got the dad bod belly. But the thing is,
he's got
he used
that
to be
like
skinny,
third world
though.
country body.
Yeah, exactly.
The
He got
bloated
that
belly.
that Cambodia belly.
Yeah, that Cambodian belly. Yeah.
But
No,
shout out
he
to
was
Cambodia
skinny.
breast
No,
milk.
but honestly though, like by the way, Bobby Lee, you crush.
Oh yeah, he's
Like
he's
you are literally the funniest comedian I've seen live so far.
He's good. He's
Yeah.
great. He's great.
He's a fucking killer, man. He's a fucking so child actor. You know how they say like people that were a child actor turn out fucked up.
Yeah, well, I wasn't that deep into it like that. So,
really?
you know, I had a friend of mine who actually did acting as well. And he was like in the Disney Channel movies, and, you know, doing all those things. And I haven't seen him in a while, but, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy. But before we get into all that.
Okay.
Look,
All right.
You got to promise me one thing.
Sure.
That this is going to be episode 15. Episode 15. So I don't care who else you interview.
Okay.
Put them ahead of mine. Okay?
You know what? I think by chance,
Yeah, it might be.
your episode literally might be 15 because
all that
like
baby.
I've been doing a few extra before yours. Like
Cool.
instead of just one a week like I normally do,
Right.
I've been doubling up like maybe like a few times. So it literally might be 15 by chance. And why 15? Is that your favorite number?
No, but
Is that when you lost your virginity? What is that?
I'm just actually, that's hilarious.
Is that?
That's hilarious that you brought that up because I was going to bring that up later.
Okay.
But 15 was the age where I was actually encountering sexual activities.
Okay,
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
But
Okay.
since I don't know when 15 is going to air, this is 2020. What are your goals and ambitions for 2020? 'Cause it's a new decade,
God.
baby. It's a new decade.
You know what's so funny? I haven't been asked that since I discovered my journey when I got to know myself. So it's only been a year and 2 months. So that's a fucking good question. Because before when people would ask me that, I'd be like, you know, to work out more,
Right.
To be a better person. You know, some
But see,
bullshit.
that's the BS of like that's what like, you know, the generic, you know, I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm gonna lose weight, I'm gonna have a healthy relationship, this and that. But it's like every year is new year, new me. And let's be honest. Are you going to do what you say? And if not, then don't say new year, new me. But it is a whole new decade. It is a whole new decade.
It's a brand new decade, which is even more exciting because you and I, we're 30. So it's right? It's a 30
man.
plus with the decade of 20, right?
We halfway to 60, man.
Zero, man.
60.
We halfway to 60, but you know what? But how happy are you now than you were like however many years ago? Like,
Man, I'm actually very happy. I'll be honest with you. Because I think me and you connected on the fact that also like depression was a big major factor in my college life. And I'm talking about depression was bad for me in like 30. Yeah, it's kind of like it scared me a little bit because I'm like, damn, my dad warned me about this when I was 18. He said, you know, enjoy life now because when you blink, you're going to be 21. Then when you blink again, you're going to be 25. And then when you blink again, you're going to be 30.
and then when you half blink, you're gonna be 40, man. Like it's
over the hill. And I'm like, I'm not ready for it. And I told my dad when I was little, I was like, man, you don't know what you're talking about, man. And guess what? He was right.
They're always right.
Bro, the time passes so quickly.
Yeah, man. That's why we don't got time for that bullshit, man. But you know what? We still got to learn the hard way sometimes. So, anyways, also the question you asked me what my 2020 goals are.
Goals and ambitions. That you're actually going to succeed with and just, you know, check them off. Even if you have like one of those posters that people hang up, you know.
You know, really I want to make like a short, like 3-part series, even if it's like 5 minutes each or like 10 minutes each episode. You know, I just want to be able to, because you know, I made my first short film on my own. I was just like, fuck it, let me just do it. I don't know what I'm doing, but let me just do it. So, and I know I'm not trying to make a movie, make a full-blown. If I do that, I'm never gonna get shit done. So, you know, something like, you know, that. And when it comes to my stand-up, it's really, there's no like specific like tangible on paper goal, but it really is to get even more authentic with who I am and bring the guy that you know in person, that you know me as, even more up there on stage. Okay. And that's really, I'm just excited for the confidence and the sense of self that's going to build in 2020. Since for me in my first year,
right,
and from you know,
he's a newbie at this, so that's why.
Yeah, I'm new. I'm like an infant.
Isn't it exciting? Because you get your feet in, you get it wet.
Yeah,
the ears are wet behind the ears. You know what I'm saying?
Dog.
So now you have more to see now. Because look, at the end of the day, it's a whole new chapter now. You got 10 chapters to go now. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's awesome, man.
And I guess the last thing is just like just maximizing and capitalizing on the happiness.
Of course.
Because I'm not dealing with bullshit for 2020, man. Like, I'm not voluntarily allowing any fucking, just keep like good people in that, you know, have their goals too, that rise up, that are positive, that like are like solutions, you know, like.
True.
Yeah.
But isn't it crazy though? Because I know we had this conversation before, and it was like when we're younger, we want to fit in and have the most friends that we can possibly have. And that ranges from like just having MySpace, then having Facebook, then Instagram, Snapchat. But now as you get older, your circle becomes smaller and you appreciate that more than having a bunch of fake friends that are just like roaming around your life, talking bad behind you.
You know what? Right there. I'm going to stop you right there.
Go ahead. Stop me.
Right there. It seems to me.
Yes, sir.
You have had quite an experience,
man,
in that area of fake friends. Am I right?
It's the craziest thing in the world.
Tell me.
So, as you know, in high school, I was actually let's go back. Elementary, middle school, I used to be bullied a lot. I was the fat kid with the glasses. Okay.
Oh, you got contacts?
I'll get.
I'll get to that later. Okay. I'll stop.
So I used to get bullied a lot, bro. Like the worst I got into was pushed into a locker. Like they actually closed me into the locker in middle school, let me out, and then 30 dudes just whooped me with towels or whatnot. And then there was a day where I was just like, you know what? I'm not gonna take it anymore. I'm trying to fit in. I'm trying to do too much, but they're taking advantage of my kindness. And then I switched, turned up one time on this kid, and I didn't even know I could fight, but I beat his ass. And that's what changed everything. And then the friends started coming like, oh shit, that's Tony, you know, blah, blah, blah. But then in high school, it was like, you really try to click with somebody. So I used to do sports, but then I was a class clown. And I'd try to hang out with the popular girls. But at the end of the day, it never really made you happy. It just made you feel like it was a front. Like you were trying to portray someone that you aren't. You know what I mean? And for me, when I went to college, I used to do nightclub scene. So I used to run nightclubs from like Orange County to Pomona to LA. So I had a lot of people that were like, yo, Tony, that's Tony, blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, I was like one of the first to bring artists out to those cities from like Too Short, YG, E40. So I was making a name and a brand for myself at that time. But it didn't feel real, man, because, and I say this, now those same people, thousands of people that used to come to my nightclub and used to mess with me and shake my hand and take pictures and whatnot, when I switched over to doing back to entertainment in Hollywood, those people became, well, who does he think he is? Like, is he Hollywood now? Does he think he's better than us? Blah, 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 you know? Until this day, I still have those type of people. And I hear it from one ear and out the other. And that's why you have to move in silence so that they don't know what your next move is. And you have to limit the people you trust. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that you really allow in.
That you will really allow in.
Yeah.
Because I've gone to people, you know, stealing money from me. I had people that literally stabbed me in the back. People that set me up for fights.
What?
Yeah, man. Like it's real. Like in high school, you probably can't see it. I have like about 14 to 15 stitches on this right cheek.
Very lightly, I think.
Yeah. So in high school, I was the one that was like, yo, I'm going to be that guy where my friends can count on me. And we got put in this situation where it was a full-on brawl. And it was a full-on brawl with some Tongues and Samoans.
Oh, no.
From the other side of town. Shout out to my Chihus out there. I'm going to do it one time.
I fucked it up. I'm sorry. I had to cut it up. I know
what that was.
I like to ruin shit, man. That's what I do. Yeah.
But yeah, and so when I got hit in the face with a baseball bat, bro, not one of my friends came to my aid, and I had to literally run to someone's car, jump in, and literally drive me to the hospital. And that's when I knew that my friends weren't really my friends in high school, and I had to change stuff up.
And you weren't even expecting them to fight. You were just like,
no,
get me out of here.
Get me out of here. Do something, bro. As soon as that bat cracked my face and everyone heard it, like the whole fight stopped, bro. My cheek busted open. You can like literally see the inside of my cheek. It was one of the craziest things. So like when I started in college, it was like, I'm gonna give you 2 strikes. Strike 1, cool. That's I'm gonna let you slide with that. But if strike 2 happens again, I just cut you out of my life, man. So I literally had a huge circle, and now I can count on my hands like people that I actually talk to, like you, Keith, a couple of my friends from back home. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I don't really like. I don't really mess with people like that. So you got to take that in consideration when you start growing up and start getting put in those situations, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, you know how lucky you are that your eyeball didn't fly out of your skull?
Bro.
Are you saying a full-blown bat?
I'm talking about a full-blown wooden,
And all that
not a metal,
that you're
not
split?
a metal bat, a wooden bat, bro. And like I'm telling you,
Fucking home run bat.
this dude was literally like, in high school, I was like, what? I was 135 because I wrestled. So
which is also what we connected on. Same weight class.
Right.
Yeah,
I was 130, 135.
Yeah.
And this guy was at least a good like 175 to 190.
Oh, damn.
Because they're Samoan, they're Tongans, you know what I'm saying? And my boys were Samoan and Tongans, but these were cats from another city, another school that we just have a rivalry with. So, and so, yeah, it was, when I'm talking about it was nasty, it was like literally from here to down here, bro. And I just remember my dad coming to the hospital and like just seeing my cheek open. You can see it. It was crazy. I lived a crazy life.
Could you see your teeth? Was it that down here? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm imagining it's like muscle and like all, like some fucking like a Mike Tyson type like attack to the
not
face,
like
man.
homeboy who got his lip like ripped off.
Oh yeah.
None of that.
UFC fighter, right?
Yes,
That was up.
Yeah.
Man, I saw that.
Disgusting, bro.
I don't get disgusted when I see that type of stuff. I actually kind of like that because
what, bro? I saw it and I was like, whoa,
no. But then when I saw that one. I was like, yeah.
Bro.
You could see like through his mouth.
Bro, yes.
Past the lip.
Yes, bro. That was intense. At one point in time, because I was doing boxing, I wanted to do MMA. Nah, bro. Nah, not doing it. Not doing it. No. And then speaking about 2020 though.
Oh yeah.
People out there, they gotta know. So men, 2020 baby daddies, start taking care of your kids, man. Stop being deadbeats out there. Pay your child support. See your kids. Women, get off of keto, making your pussy stink. Yeah. It's disgusting. You can't even eat the kitty cat no more, man.
Oh, not anymore.
It be smelling, bro. It smell like leftover broccoli, boiled water, and hot dogs. I'm telling you. Stop going full keto.
Stale water, left overnight each night for 7 days.
7 days, bro. It was like
fuck around like that.
Burnt hot dogs used as strap-ons and leftover, bro. It's disgusting. Oh, and then ladies, I know the whole feminism movement, but y'all got to start giving fellatio like it's back in the 80s and 90s.
Dude, I'll tell you this, man. People tell me that they date girls that aren't into that, and for some reason, I don't know if like I lucked out or if like I just like kind of can tell.
Yeah, you have to have like that requirement though.
No, that is a requirement.
Yeah.
Each girl that I date that have dated like in the past, whatever, they do that. And well, of course, varying degrees of skill, but correct. For some reason, I just cannot date somebody that is not willing to do that.
Bro, at least eat for effort. Try it. You know,
eat for effort.
You know what I'm saying?
Eat for effort.
Even though you're like,
come on, man.
And like scared of it, just go on.
You don't have to deep throat it. You could just like
put the tip in.
You know, like
there
do
you go. Well, I don't know how would I feel if I heard that noise.
Yeah.
like a cartoon. Yeah, who's that? Jamaican giving you fellatio?
Because you know you do the they do the vibration. You feel it goes meow meow. And you get a little bit of that Mongolian, or is it the Hmong, where like the tribal like singing where they do it in the throat but they harmonize. They do like two different like things at once. I can't really do it, but I'm gonna try. It goes like. But imagine that, but like two of them, but like harmonizing.
Like the Grudge girl trying to give you head.
Can you believe that they're remaking that shit?
They're making
she better be hotter than the original one. Because sometimes I look at these horror bitches. Sometimes I look at these horror ass girls. Sometimes I look at these horror girls in these movies, and they look kind of hot. Not that one. No, not the old girls. Not the old girl.
She's 13 though.
No, not that one, dude. I mean, like other girls, man. Not that one. I never said she was attractive.
What girl? Because it was
like horror, like vampire, like no, like vampire girls, like in like Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Yeah, but who in the Grudge needs to be hot?
I didn't specifically mean in Dracula. Sarah Michelle Gellar. But she's not the horror girl. But you know what? When I say ghost horror people,
got you.
Like that witch that flies at
Campbell and
Well, have you seen 13 Ghosts?
I have.
You know that witch with the cage?
Yes.
She runs at you.
Yes.
She has a nice body. Come on, man. Look,
brown paper bag.
You don't notice. Look, you're not like.
Hey, you a freak.
You have specific.
My man was with the ghost.
Yeah.
Just,
Okay, so here's the thing, man.
I love it.
How do we do that? How do we do that? How do we do that shit? That's how you know. That's how you know we homies.
This is how we,
You don't understand. We just met, like, really started like chit chatting, shooting the shit.
Right.
Like maybe like a month and a half.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's why history does not mean shit in terms of friendship.
Exactly.
There's a lot of friends I have right now that don't grind like you, that don't have a good head on top of their shoulders. By the way, if you think it's you, it's not you. You guys don't really know. So just shut the fuck up. Don't get mad at me. But there's friends I have that I've known for a while that I can't kick it with because they just don't have their shit right. And they think I'm weird if I say, well, you said you were going to do this and meet me at this time and you're not. And then you keep giving me excuses and like flake on me when we had some kind of plans to like do some shit. I'm being very vague because I don't want to like call anybody out.
No. Sorry.
And after like the fourth, fifth time of that, I had to say like I can't do it anymore. And they don't even know because like I don't even want to call them out. I don't need to anymore. I'd be like, dude, you said you do that. And he's like, I did, but I'm like, yeah. But why do you keep just say you're sorry or something and it won't happen again or something, man.
Yo, say it louder for the people in the back that can't hear you because
it's called accountability.
2020. Let's add that to the list.
2020, man.
2020. We're going to add accountability to 2020, man. That's for friendships, relationships, personal, you yourself, you know. I feel you on that because my thing is I go by energy. You know what I'm saying? I go by vibes. And if your friends don't match the vibes that you give and the energy you give to them, what is the point then? What is the point?
There's no point.
Exactly. So what you have to do, you have to cut those people out. They don't benefit or, they don't do anything for your life, man. You stop having people linger for no reason. It's better to count your blessings by yourself than counting your blessings with other people that don't see your vision and criticize it.
Dude, that's so true, man. Like, fuck.
To be honest, I know you've probably gone through that. I've gone through it. It could go with friendships, relationships. Could even be with family members,
Yeah, and you know what? Those people, they kind of don't want to see you win.
Of course not.
They don't. That's why they'll do little things like, hey, so how was your week? It's like, oh, it was good. Like, it was really good. And then they go, oh, everything's fine? Yeah, everything's fine. I'm loving everything. And they go, oh, okay. Like they wanted you to say something.
Like, yeah, exactly.
Like even
the
if it's like,
anticipation.
something happened. They wanted you to even say something. It could be something small like, oh, I had this one day, like I got in a car accident, kind of sucked. Oh my God, you got a car accident. Oh, wow. Like tell me more. Come on, tell. Like they want you to be, they don't want us, they're like, you can't be that happy.
Of course not, bro.
Tony can't be that happy.
Exactly. And it's the anticipation of just hearing something like, oh, okay, that happened to him. Ha, 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 in the back of their mind. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's why I shout out to the Nigerian, or he's not even Nigerian, my bad. The Ghana Prince.
Ghanaians.
Oh, God. Yeah, shout out to Keith
Mills.
Because, when we all have a conversation with each other, man, like we literally block what's outside of us.
Fuck, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Literally. Don't even realize there's like 30, 40, 50, 60 people around us.
And we'll have just a conversation. We all have different, perceptions and views, but at the same time, they're very common in some areas. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying?
I think core values.
Yes, exactly.
Core values, 100%.
Exactly. So we're going to make a list. 2020, guys, start being accountable for your children. Go visit them. Do your damn monthly payments. Women, get off the keto because it's making your coochie stank.
Coochie stank.
Get fellatio because it's a must.
Please. And
except for you, Keith.
Yeah. And it will be returned.
Oh, no, it has to be returned, man. Let me tell you something. Fellas, if you expect to receive fellatio from a girl or your girlfriend and then she asks you and you don't do it, the only exception is if it stank.
If it stinks, stay away because you may get a stomach ache.
Or even more.
Or more. You may get parasites. You don't know. Because think about it. You can get parasites if you if you got some shit in your fingernails and you eat food and you suck your fingers. No, you can get parasites from that shit. You get worms.
I know, but I'm just trying to figure out how you even know that.
I know a lot of things, man. This is not some Trump shit. I know a lot of things. No, I know a lot of random shit.
Yeah, I
Dude,
know, but
I do.
that's a crazy fun fact, my dude.
Hell yeah,
like
man.
yo,
That's why I keep my fingernails short.
bro. I used to bite my nails. Thank God I stopped doing
Dude,
that.
good thing, because I've seen people bite it to like half the pink.
Ooh,
Like half, like they'll still bite it.
Oh.
I'm like, what is there to bite?
yeah, man. Addiction.
They can't stop it, man. Those nervous motherfuckers, man. I used to bite my fingernails because that's what I thought I was supposed to do. Because like I would like literally watch people and because you know I watch people.
Right. He
And I would-
watches people like.
Yeah, I don't fucking know why I do it so much, but I just fucking do it.
Impersonations are on point,
and
too.
like I was like, oh, I should do that because they do this at this point. Like if A happens, then B happens. Yep. So I would do that, and even with like my facial expressions, I would always just be like more relaxed. But then I started kicking with dudes who would like furrow their brow and like put their forehead up and look like kind of like this pissed off look, even though they're not pissed off.
Oh, like
so I
The
would
Rock.
emulate that,
Like
kind of like that. Yeah. Well, almost, but more like a little like the MMA fighter wrinkle on the forehead where they like 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 Nate Diaz.
Yeah.
If you want to fuck it, get your Stockton slap and fuck his ass up. You know,
I just want to point out that
What?
impersonation sounds just like Keith too.
Oh, no,
like a little
Everybody
Mexican.
sounds like Keith, man. Hey guys, by the way, so like if you Keith he's
Mills.
our friend, and
Keith Mills.
he's from Virginia. He reps Ghana, and
VA.
he sounds a little like this. He's got this voice.
Go ahead, man.
Was-
Wait, hold on. When you hear this voice, man, you gonna know what's up. Go
You
ahead.
gonna know right. So you like, hey, what's up, man? It's Keith, right? Hey, man, you know what I'm saying, man? You fuck ass motherfucker.
And I tell this guy every time, he sounds like if 50 Cent raped Keith in the ass. That's
So,
what Keith's
yeah.
baby would sound like.
Yeah, 50 Cent. it was shit. I don't even remember what 50 Cent sounds like.
What's up, man? It's a
yeah,
man. Come on, man.
Oh yeah, that's right.
To you,
Hey, that's
man.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Hey, what's it, man? Hey, let's both do 50 Cent for like 30 seconds, okay?
Okay, I do 50 Cent. You do Keith.
Okay, all right.
Boom.
All right.
Let's do this.
All right, start the conversation. Okay. Yeah. Hey, what's up? What's up, 50 Cent? How you
Hey,
doing,
man, what you talking about, man? Where you from, man? Virginia?
Hey, you know what's up with the
Hey, man,
Virginia? This motherfucker
Southside,
right here, man.
Jamaica, Queens, baby.
Oh, that's what's up, man.
Man, that's what's up, baby.
Hey, man. Hey, that East Coast thing,
Yeah, shout
man.
out to Eminem.
Hey, that's it. Why your voice sound different, man? What the fuck was that last one? You were
The
like,
last one was like, I had phlegm in the back of my throat.
yeah, you went from like 50 Cent to like I don't even know what the hell that was.
I don't even know what that was. I had phlegm in the back of my throat, and I was trying to swallow it. I was like,
Are you sick? No. Okay, good. Because I was about to say, just please.
let me tell you, if I was sick, I would ask, where's your Asian ass mom to make me some medicine?
No. Like he's only saying that because I said like he would say that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Me and Mike, man, we have some great low key racist jokes that doesn't offend one another's culture because we're just an open book and
Exactly.
we just like making each other laugh. But
Yeah, because we don't mean that shit. We know the difference between like you know Puerto Rican, fucking whatever the fuck it is, right? Everything, but
everything proven.
Here's the thing,
Cuban.
I think that's what some dudes do. Like you're like that's what I noticed about you right away. If we met like 5-6 years ago, I would have been very like taking it personal. What's going on?
How many times a month do you go to karaoke, bro?
Lately, like not much because we've been working so much.
Okay, but before that,
dude,
before work,
like couple years ago,
Yeah.
I'll tell you this, man. The karaoke bar, I will go like 3-4 times a week on my own. After work,
Taking all
I
his
go
money.
there, sing by myself.
Taking all his
I
money.
love karaoke. That's my shit, and that's where the performance stuff.
Hold on,
starts.
hold on.
What's up? Hold on. Hey,
Your best karaoke song choice. Go, because I already have mine.
just the two of us: Bill Withers, Grover Washington Jr.
Boom, that's actually a good one.
That's
man.
my shit, man.
Mine is you are my fire, the one desire.
Cut it. Okay, so
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, but that's actually
I had to stop because we wouldn't stop singing.
That's a great choice though,
Yeah.
because I would have been like, "Oh, you talking about the Will Smith version?" But you said
No.
I'm doing the OG.
You know what's weird is that
the
people
OG.
don't know about that. They only know about Will Smith.
How did what?
Surprisingly.
That's like if someone was like, "Oh, I like the Men in Black theme song."
Yeah,
It's
but
like,
that started from, I don't remember the name, but it wasn't that. It was a female group.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like I like to convince myself I would do that, but really the only way I'd punch somebody first is if they touch my friends first, or touch people I care about first.
right.
But like if they touch me, I let it go. But if they hit me, then I got to fight back.
Oh,
but
no,
besides,
of course.
I'm a pussy in that sense. But besides that, if I have to protect people and stuff, then I will go at it.
All right.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
You were a better man than me because I would be the one to fight.
I'm not a true fighter. Yeah, because you're a true fighter. I'm not a real fighter.
Yeah. Well, you know what you could do to intimidate people is like the Kevin Hart, where it's like you want to fuck with me? Dude, you do that. I'm telling you, that dude would be like, oh my God, this motherfucker is crazy.
I will tell you this, though. I do know how to fucking be crazy because I can like exude that energy.
Yeah, I feel like because you're so animated when it comes to faces that I feel like if you wanted to spaz out and just act stupid, retarded.
Yeah.
Sorry if you PC don't watch this episode.
Yeah.
That it would actually scare that person and be like, oh, hell no. Like,
I have actually.
This dude is.
I've done it.
This dude's insane.
But see, that's the problem. The problem with that is that's why I decided to not do that anymore because unless I'm really ready to get down. Because the fact is, I don't know if that dude will fight me. So far, I lucked out and I can read people, so that's why I pick and choose it, right?
Hey, be smart about your decision.
Be smart about being a badass.
Exactly.
If you're not a real badass, and you're somebody like me who you got to choose when to be the badass.
Choose it.
Yeah.
Choose it. And choose it wisely.
Choose it because dude, there's dudes
you could end up on World Star.
Oh man, yeah. And I'm not trying to do that. Because dude, you know what happened one time? I was at In-N-Out, and this is when I was like 18 and I was hanging out, we would do drugs, we hang out, like, we thought we were badasses. And there was these like people, because we would kick it in the parking lot, do NOS, do drugs, whatever. And then there was these dudes in like a pickup or like a regular sedan just driving around. And for some reason I was like, man, because I was annoyed. I was like, man, get the fuck out of here, motherfuckers. And the car stops. This black dude gets out of the car. He starts sprinting towards us. And here's the thing. He was far away. And he got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And he just kept getting bigger. And by the time he came up to us, he's like almost like
so he went
6'8".
He went from 2D to 3D
he was like
to
a
4D.
Yeah, man. He was like a 6'6", some shit like that. But like fucking swole. And I'm like 125, 5'10" and a half. Or 130. And then as soon as he came, I was like, damn, you are one big motherfucker. I lost my badassness and I was like, oh shit, you're huge. You're the biggest black guy I saw. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, damn, you will fuck my ass up,
Yeah.
The humor came out because I was
scared.
scared.
Like, use the comedy.
The comedy always helps.
Divert
Yeah.
their actions.
And and his face turned into a smile, right? Because I basically rolled in the fetal position, like figuratively, and said, hey man, sorry.
Right.
Yeah. And then we became friends.
Yeah.
And thank God I didn't try to look all bad. Like, man, you like fighting when you do fight though, huh? Honestly, like if it comes down to like to be real as fuck. Like, do you like it or
To be real, I've always had anger problems. Always had. I actually went to anger management twice in high school. Okay. Completed both. But when it comes to fights, one thing I don't tolerate is disrespect. So for 2020, guys, let's add respect to the list.
And don't fuck with Tony.
I'm not gonna say like I win every fight. Well, actually, I have, but literally, it's just if it's family, if it's a girlfriend, or if it's friends, I just get very territorial, and I just don't like disrespectful people. You know what I'm saying? It's many times I have to walk away, but then you get those people that will follow you, and then it becomes like, all right, if you don't follow me, now we gonna have to get busy.
You're asking for it.
Yeah, man. You have to. You have to, bro. I'm telling you. Like, there's been times, bro, like I wanted to, and I just walk away to swallow my pride the last 2 years because it's like I'm getting older. I don't know if I'm gonna wake up and just have a migraine or my back hurts and start doing Keith planks.
Oh yeah. Little fucking yoga stretches.
Doing yoga stretches, yeah. So I'm like, I gotta be wise, man. And now because everyone now is an MMA fighter or a UFC fighter.
Yeah,
man.
These kids started like 3 years old, man.
Bro.
Everybody's a super soldier. Super soldiers. Captain America.
X-Men now, bro.
X-Men, Captain America's.
Yeah, so you gotta be careful, man. I'm telling you.
You don't know.
Yeah.
And that's why even more, I'm glad.
Like I'm actually more terrified of fighting someone who's in the MMA than someone pulling a gun out on me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because some of those dudes that pull out guns, like it could be intimidation.
Right.
They'll be too scared to even like begin to, really do anything with it.
But my dumb ass would think that I could catch the bullet.
Yeah. You know what? Why?
I caught the bullet with my.
You gotta trust yourself. Because you don't allow the restrictions and boundaries.
Right, but I feel like once you catch it, it just comes out the other end. It's just in your face.
Because you know what I told Keith? Because like Keith was like, the reason why I say fuck when I imitate him, I go like fuck ass motherfucker because I can't say the N word, so that's why I say fuck ass.
Smart move,
right, and
smart move because the NAACP would be all over you. Right?
Yeah.
Like the Me Too movement.
And then Keith looked at me, and then like we've already talked about that before, but he was like, "Yeah, man, because because you can't say it." And he smiled, and then when I heard that, my first thought was, "What do you mean I can't? You telling me I can't do and achieve things in life. Right. Because I trained myself.
Right.
Anytime somebody says you can't do something, I'm like, oh yeah. We'll see.
Right.
And then so it wasn't like, oh, I will say it. Word. It was just like the principle of I'm not letting somebody tell me that I can't achieve things in life. So I told him, I'm like, hey, that was my first thought. And he started laughing. And I was like, but of course I would never say it.
I would never say
that.
But when I'm in my car, motherfucker.
Yeah. No, I told him, man, when I was 18, 19, all day.
All day.
Right? Because I thought that's what we all did. I thought it was like chill. And then, I'm like, you know what? I didn't grow up in the hood. That's not really like who I am. And even then, I don't have a right to say it, because if you're like those Puerto Ricans in New York and shit. Like,
hold on though. You just taught me something though.
Right now?
No, on set in Chinese, break it down to them.
Okay. So the way like in Chinese, I think it's Mandarin. It's their language that they say like this, like that, or this or that. They go like, nega.
And it's N-E-J-G-A, right?
I don't know how to spell it, but
nega
or nega, something like that, right? But
it's
like
crazy though,
because Yao Ming, he would get in trouble because he speak, he's straight from China, so he'd be speaking Chinese on the phone, and he'd be like, I can't speak Chinese, but that sounds Chinese. Didn't that sound Chinese? Didn't that sound Chinese? Fuck, man. And like they will get mad at him, like his teammates. They're like, damn, you saying some shit, man. So like
they probably pressed the hell out of him.
But that's also why I'm glad that I'm Korean, because we don't have that. Like I could say whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah. But I think it's
actually no, we do have something that could be similar, that could be misconstrued.
What?
Nega means ne is like nega, like me. I am.
In Korean?
In Korean, nega.
Really? So you guys have the same thing as
different
Mandarin?
No,
it's different meanings, but it's
similar sound. Well, actually, Korean is like derived from Chinese. Korean's like a slave language. Correct. So we slaves too, man. No, anyways, no, but it's true. No, like, we all got history of that shit. But yeah, that's
yeah. All right. I just learned something about Koreans because I never knew that.
There you go, man.
Wow.
But the way the Chinese say it, it's really sound.
Oh yeah.
So that's what they're like.
And then they even put the fingers in it.
Yeah, they go that.
Yo, that was awesome. I wish I could, but
I'm gonna fake that shit. Okay, so enough about me. I've been talking a lot. What are your 2020?
My 2020 goals. First thing is mental health. I want my mental health to be on level 100. I want to be happy. I know there's going to be times where, and I love using this quote, shout out to Martin Lawrence, not everyone's immune to the trials and tribulations of life, but you can learn a lot from your mistakes and from situations. So my mental health is number one. We live in a world right now in society where our mental health needs to be talked about. Therapy is needed, and honestly, man, like you've gone through it. It's important to have, man. A lot of people take it. I feel like they just think it's a joke or they think it's like a choice. But like I said, from my depression states, man, I feel like my mental health needs to be number one. That needs to be on the list before anything. Second would be my career, of course. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be able to say, hey, I am the face of this product, and I don't even care if it's a TV show or if it's just a commercial, man. Just keep striving for greatness and trusting the process in God's hands.
Don't you have a product you want to show?
Yeah, so actually, I brought Mike, Mr. Kim, and thank you for that.
Yeah.
So I know Mike doesn't drink. He doesn't drink alcohol at all.
Or coffee.
I don't drink coffee either. Yeah. All right, I can barely do the espressos. But anyways, there's some promos for this company called Eternal Energy. All right, and yes, it is the grape kind. Shout out to my mom's side. And there's a fruit.
Figure out what that means.
Yeah. Figure that out. Bumbaclat. But actually, yeah, I was like, I want you to try it, and I want you to see how, like, if you enjoy it or not. This is fruit punch, so this is the Caucasian, and this is great for my Africans. So which one you want to try out, man?
Africans.
All right, go ahead. Open that up.
I'm gonna take a little sip. I don't want to drink a bunch because I'm not trying to get all crazy.
But like I'm telling you, this is like the new age, man. That it's delicious. It's delicious.
All right.
And since I'm here, bro.
Yeah, man.
Since I'm here, I'm gonna teach you the chant.
The chant?
The chant that my man saw that I did and was like,
Dude, this shit is fucking.
Bro, let me tell you something, bro. Like, you gotta use your teeth.
Oh, I have weak teeth. I don't do that shit.
Bro,
I
start
got some
drinking.
brittle ass. No, I'm serious. I
Start
got
drinking
some chipped ass teeth.
some milk, bro.
No, man, 'cause
some
I used to-
Cambodian
dude,
breast
this-
milk or something. Some Korean breast
I
milk.
used to take a lot of ecstasy and grind my teeth, so they're not, the strongest.
Hey, kids, don't do drugs.
Do not do. I'll tell you this, man. Like, people are about that rave culture, but man, that shit will mess you up,
Bro.
Drugs, it
Okay,
fucked me up.
so
I thought I couldn't blink straight for like a year and a half because I had a bad trip.
Okay, I had
I'm
a
not
joke.
kidding.
I had a joke with that just because I was like, could you really blink? But
Oh, you motherfucker! Yeah.
But yo, so you were into raves too.
Here's the thing.
My friends were not.
My mistake was I would take ecstasy, not at raves, but I would just take ecstasy, just
Recreational.
not even. I don't know, just walking around at a gas station. I would take it for no reason. So that's why I got addicted to it, man.
My man,
That was my thing.
The Korean version of Eminem.
It was bad. All
All right, so I'm gonna teach you.
Shake this
I'm gonna
grape
teach
drink.
you. I'm gonna teach you the chant.
Okay,
all right,
what's the
and then
chant?
repeat after me.
Okay,
all right?
okay.
Cheers to the east. Cheers to the west.
Cheers to the east. Cheers to the west.
Fuck some the worst. Fuck some the best.
Fuck some the worst. Fuck some the best.
If I ain't happy, I ain't free.
If I ain't happy, I ain't free.
And I'ma fuck this drink like it fucked me.
And I'm gonna fuck this drink like it fucked me.
Salute, brother.
Salud.
Tell me how you like the grape.
All right. Let's get on this. Okay. All right. This shit tastes like sweet dime tap. You're like, that's not what you're supposed to say about the fucking product, man. No, for real.
It's good. It's good.
It's good, man. It's good.
It honestly works.
Yeah.
It keeps you awake. This is what I use on set. I don't drink coffee, so you know what I'm saying?
And does it give you the shaky?
No. That's
I
the
hate
great
that.
part.
The jitter, the anxiousness. I don't fuck with that.
Yo.
I don't like that. It angers me.
It angers
But
you.
it's good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take this off the
Yeah.
table.
Yeah. Take it off, bro. Use it. Use
This
it.
stuff, man. Damn, dude.
Okay, so I gotta address the elephant in the room, man. And I don't want you to edit this out.
Oh
don't want you to
no. Oh,
2020,
no.
people. We need to stop being so goddamn sensitive. Stop being sensitive, man. Everyone wants to be politically correct.
That's so true. That's so true. You'll start to doubt your own thoughts.
Man, it's even to the point like as a stand-up comedian, right? You can't even say certain jokes, certain things, certain phrases because people are just so sensitive and they're like, "Oh my God, it hurt me." Or, "Oh my God, you don't understand." And it's like, yo, people, stop. These kids are becoming weaker and weaker and weaker. Bro, say it again. Like you put spit on that microphone, but all right.
That's why
It's your
I
microphone.
got this thing, man. I got a couple of these Amazon cheap little mic covers. Pop,
Got the head.
pop. Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, because man, I'm just tired of it. I'm really just tired. I'm over it, man.
Hell yeah.
Something new every week now is offensive. And I know for you, it has to drive you crazy.
Hell yeah, man. It does. Bothers me. I think that's why I think we met at the right time too, because, I see in the stand-up world that I'm not in the high levels, but
He's hilarious.
I see it. Thank you very much.
He's hilarious.
You're hilarious too, sir.
No,
I see all these fuckers, man, and they keep saying these things to try to play safe. It's like, what do you really think? What are you really fucking doing? And I hate this fakeness, and it makes them kind of hate themselves a bit, so it makes them hate others around them. And it's like this weird double-edged sword where it poison tip nonsense. So when you start talking some shit like, whatever you call me, chin chin, whatever the fuck you say, like I was like,
I'd be like, shit.
I was like, at first I was like, no, this guy's like kind of like a dummy frat boy, isn't he? And then we started talking more, and then we'd fuck around. I'd call some shit back to you, and I was like, okay, all right, he handles it too. Like he doesn't take anything personally.
Of course not, man.
Yeah, because if you did it to me and I do it to you, then you took it personally, then I'd be like, oh, he's one of those guys.
Yeah.
So that's when I was like, okay, he's cool like that. All right.
Yeah.
And then we got to talk, and I was like, no, this dude's fucking smart as shit, and got to and like hilarious. So like that's. And we can talk about some real shit
Exactly.
and not get offended, which is what I was just. I have friends right now too who just get butthurt, and I'm just like, yo, I can't even say like this to you, like anything,
Nothing. Because now it's like the whole world is wearing a tampon.
I almost want to get canceled. I'm not gonna lie. I almost want to, like, I've been pushing the boundaries of what I've been saying. Well, I don't say like fucked up shit.
That's
but
another thing. 2020, stop doing the whole cancellation.
Yeah, it's not canceling.
Thing,
man.
Y'all just stop, man. It's becoming too much now.
It's
becoming too much. Everything you do mistake wise, you want to cancel. Like the last thing was the whole Lizzo and the. I don't even know if she was wearing floss in the back of her ripped shirt, but
no, she was wearing a t-shirt.
Yeah, but bro, that's
a tank top. She fucking.
They wanted to cancel off of that. And I'm like, look, I understand she wants to be free. You know what I'm saying? Let her do a thing, but that's a mistake. You don't cancel someone off of that. You cancel off of someone like Harvey Weinstein.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or
devil shit.
What's that comedian's name? That
Louis C.K.
Louis C.K. that pulled out his genitals and started jacking off to the world. That's cancellation.
You got to be fucked up in the head to do that, though. Honestly,
of course, bro. R. Kelly, you can
Yeah.
cancel that, but I'm sorry, I'm still playing. I still
have the
believe
music.
I can fly.
Number one, Space Jam. And Space Jam 2,
Bro.
you have to give owed credit to the past music. I'm not saying to him. I'm saying separate the artist from the fucking person.
Yes, from
Music
demon,
versus
demon decisions.
demon, devil, fucking crazy psycho shit. Yeah. That's the thing too. People are losing perspective and the ability to. It's too black or white.
Exactly. And now my question is, how and why did it become like that? Or what situation changed the narrative towards that?
I think it was time that these type of issues with like race and inequality were to come up. It has been time, but
give me one situation where you were just like, oh, I remember this happening, and then it started following suit.
Oh, you mean okay?
Yeah.
From what I saw in my life,
in your 30 years
society,
of life.
in society that's hard to say. I don't really know when it got all. Maybe with like, I can't say the feminist movement because there's been multiple feminist movements. I don't know, man. It's like it all kind of happened at once. I think one person was like, "Oh, we could do this. Oh, we can complain." Now these people get shit for that. Oh, then this group we can complain, get shit for that. And now even white people are like, "Don't say the P word." Like somebody told me like people actually say, "Don't say the P word, it's privilege." What are you fucking out of your mind?
Wait, we can't even say the P word?
Don't say the R word. What do you mean? Like rich? I'm not spoiled.
God, bro, stop, man. Yo, and this is why I wish I can just go back into the time when I was a kid and when we enjoyed things the way they were. Because it's getting too much, man. I'm telling you, Mike. We're both the same age.
Yeah, man.
And we're not 60 or 70, but we've seen the changes that happen, and I don't know, man. I don't like it. I don't like it. It scares me to the fact that also I don't even want to have children because of it.
Yeah, because then it's gonna cause more problems between us and our children.
Correct.
Because they're gonna call the cops like he said that I'm being stupid. I'm a stupid ass. He cursed me.
Bro,
out.
you can't even whip your kids no more.
Yeah,
that's crazy to me. My mom used to beat the hell out of me because I was bad.
Like WWE shit.
Like my mom. She probably gonna watch this.
Yeah.
But I remember one time I hung out with some white kids, man. And I kid you not. Let's call him Billy. But he used to live across the street from me. Billy. And I remember one time his mom came home, right? We left all the food, the Tostinos out and clothes, everything on the floor, backpacks. She told Billy, yo, clean all this up. Stop the game, clean all this up. And my man literally said, you shut up. You shut up, Martha.
Martha?
Yeah, I'm not going to use her real name.
But first name?
Yo, like
first name
literally
basis?
Like, and then, she backed off. So
did she apologize too?
No. She just backed off. Like she walked off. You know what I'm saying? So then in my head, I'm like, oh shit, he's got the power.
He's got the power.
He's got the power. Boom. Hey, and so my dumb ass thought, when I get mad, I'm gonna do that on my black mom.
We always do that shit. We do that.
No, but I remember this like it was yesterday, bro.
Yeah.
We were in the kitchen, and my mom told me to do something, and I told her I was busy because I was doing something else, right? And so then I leave, and I was walking in the living room, so she's following me, and she's like, no, I need you to come here. So she grabs me by my shirt, pulls me into the kitchen. I'm like trying to push her off, And I remember she said something, and I said, "Shut up." And my mom, I kid you not, bro, this was so fast that the next thing I know is I'm on the floor, and she had hit me in the face with a pan.
Oh, shit.
With a pan, bro.
Frying pan?
With a frying pan,
Woo,
bro.
Damn.
And I had like the biggest mark on my face, bro. Like my mama, shout out to my mom for actually beating my ass when I needed it.
Yeah.
But after that, I knew not to ever trust Billy and his privileged ways.
Do you want to know? I have a story like that too.
Go ahead, man. Share it.
So in high school, my parents had like an issue with me going to sleepovers and stuff. You know, like I never really went. And we had a friend named Jeff. He's white. That's his real name. I'm going to use his real name because I don't give a fuck.
Jeffrey.
This
is for you.
Just not going to say your last name.
Right.
Okay, you're safe.
Yeah.
But I told him one day, like, dude, my parents just won't let me like sleep over at your house and hang out with you and Kevin.
Yeah.
They have a problem with it. And he was like, dude, how old are you? And I said, I'm 16. Yeah. He's like, that's almost 18. That means you're almost a legal adult. You could do what you want.
Exactly. Go ahead.
Just tell them you're almost 18.
That's how they speak.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
And I looked at him and I was like, I'm gonna do that. So then,
oh shit.
So then later that night I went to my dad and I was like, Dad, I'm gonna go to a sleepover at Jeff's house with Kevin. Okay? And then he was like working on his computer. He's like, he stops typing. He looks up at me. He's like, okay. Then go. And I was like, oh yeah, I want. And but then he added, and don't come back. He said, don't come back. Go live at Jeff's house.
Yo,
live with him.
Does your dad talk like that?
He doesn't really talk.
Oh God.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
He never really talked like that. Yeah. But he'd be like, just live with them, huh? He does talk like this. Live with them. Don't come back. And I was like, wait, what? Wait, no. He's like, go. And I was like, no, I'm sorry. I didn't. Go. And I went to my room and then I didn't go out.
Yeah. That's
He's
hilarious.
like, if you're 18, then get your own job. Pay for everything, huh?
Oh my God, dude. Your dad sounds just like my dad. I used to threaten my dad all the time. Like, yo, dad, when I'm 18, you ain't gonna tell me nothing because I'm a grown ass man. I'm moving out with my friends. We getting a place. And then you really realize though how much bills are.
Dude,
and
rent? Just rent itself?
I wouldn't need someone to co-sign me at 18 for everything that I bought, even a toaster. It's crazy though. But we have similar stories. That's what I'm saying. We connect on that level.
Yeah. I mean, shit. That's why I moved back home at the age of 30. Like, I was like, I'm gonna pursue my dreams, leave my marketing job, and I can't afford $1,100 a month in just rent. Just rent, by the way, not bills and other stuff.
Yo,
that was a lot, man.
Living in California is one of the craziest things, man.
Yeah.
But you see it. You see it for face value, and you're like, damn, my parents were right.
No, they were fucking right. Like I get it. But the one thing that that's why I empathize when they said, like, you know, you gotta be able to like support yourself and make money. But at the same time, we are born as creatives, so we have to feed that. Otherwise, all that money and shit will go to waste because we're gonna fucking kill ourselves. We're gonna die.
Correct.
We're gonna fucking die.
Correct.
That's where the depression comes from. A lot of that. Well, I'm not depressed anymore, but that's where it came from.
So then I would say that people need to invest on themselves by giving them free time. By free time, I mean like go out and travel. Go out and do the creative things that you like to enjoy to do because we're two different generations, man. You know, my parents, they thought by 30 I was going to have a family, kids, a house. You know?
Yeah.
White fence. That's not our generation whatsoever.
No, not at all. No, but the traveling thing too, that one's a little hit or miss because I wanted to travel so bad before I started pursuing my dreams a year ago because I wanted to escape. I thought the further I go, the happier I'll be. And I realized that was a fucking trap because you can't leave behind. Your physical being can be in another country, but you're still carrying that sadness, that doubt, that uncertainty with you no matter where you go, no matter how fucking drunk you get.
But I would say also not
There's
necessarily
devil's advocate.
travel
Yeah.
out of the country, but you can travel within the states and still escape
It's true.
that stresses of life. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, when you say traveling, they're like, oh, Australia, Europe, Africa, South America, you know? But like, it's like, no, you can still travel within the states. Go to Hawaii, go to New York, even go to Canada. Just, you know.
I'll be down with Canada.
You know, I'm down too.
Never been to Canada, man. Shit.
I want to go to Canada. I just want to go see Drake at a Canadian festival.
No new friends. Nah.
Yeah.
Baby, you're my everything. I can't get his fucking. I don't give a damn.
Oh, you know what? Since we end in the year, the decade, what is your favorite album of this decade?
Well, what's yours? How about that? You go.
So mine's a tie. Okay, mine's a tie.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I won't even say it's a tie.
Oh, I know what one of them are.
What is it? What'd you think?
What's that guy that sings Don't be dishonest?
I know what you're talking about.
What's that fucking guy's name? You listened to his album recently.
Yes.
Why did I forget already? What's his name?
Okay, but let me answer.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so
All right.
of this decade,
Sure.
it has to be My Beautiful Twisted Nightmare. Or Fantasy, I'm sorry. My Beautiful Twisted Fantasy by Kanye West.
Is that how old is that? I mean, sorry, not how old. Yeah, how old is that? When? Oh, you said
This is like what? Oh, no, not even oh. Yeah, I think it was like 09. No, I'm sorry, not 09. What am I? Am I tripping? My Beautiful Twisted Fantasy came out 2014, 15. It's the one with the Pusha T, the doom.
Oh, ding. Okay. Yeah. You like that one? That's the one
of this decade.
of the decade.
Of this decade.
Okay, you said decade, and in my head, I kept thinking year. You said decade, but my brain said year.
Boom.
Okay.
Know the difference.
Damn, the decade?
Decade, bro.
2010 to... Fuck. I don't know if there was an album that I kept listening to like over and over besides like... I mean, but Meteora came out in high school, right? Like, yeah, because that one, that's the last one I remember.
That would be
listening to.
2000 from 2010.
Yeah. See,
You know what I'm saying?
Because that's the one I know for sure. I listened to the album 13 times the first day.
Okay.
On my bed, I just lay there, repeat.
If we're going by that decade, mine would have to be Get Rich or Die Trying. That goddamn album.
Okay, 50 Cent, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
You
what's
thought
up?
you was a motherfucking gangster, man. You know what I'm saying, man?
Gonna come back.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Get something like that.
What if we did a whole podcast?
Right?
Hey,
Just, hey, man, welcome to the Sip Breaking, man. That's the telephone, please, man.
Yeah, what's up, Ja Rule? You good, man?
You still have that Kevin in
I know.
I hear it.
Ja Rule, motherfucker. Okay. 2010.
But I like that. I love that album. I'll be honest. That's a great album.
But you know what? For 2010 to now, one that I did listen to a lot, like I didn't listen to every song like crazy, but I listened to a couple of the songs like a lot, is it is not album of the decade, but I can't think of anything else.
Okay, go ahead.
Lionel Richie's Tuskegee album.
Ooh, bro.
Tuskegee album, where he remade his songs with country singers. And now Shania Twain, where he does My Love, or My Love, There's Only You in My Life. That song that he did with Shania Twain is a fucking banger, man. I put that on repeat for so fucking long.
I just gotta say,
and I would harmonize with Shania because she's the queen.
Yo, that's how you know this guy is a karaoke fanatic. Yeah. My man said Lionel Richie.
Yeah, man. You know what shit, man.
Hello.
No, I love
No, you got an old school soul, man. So that's a great thing about you, because I'm the same thing. I was raised with my dad playing Barry White, Al Green, Bee Gees. You know, like, hey, yep.
I'm making up this song.
Bee
Gees, you know, like,
bro, Diana Ross. You know what I'm saying? Gladys Knight. My dad, my dad looks like Carlos Santana. No lie.
Does he really?
No, I kid you not.
But does he play like him?
No, he don't play no.
Okay, but he looks like him.
He looks like him.
That's all
Every
that
time
matters.
we go to the airport, he's always.
That is all that matters.
Yes. If he could play, that would be dope.
Right.
If he could play, that would be dope. But yeah, he got the Jerry curls and all that, man.
Oh shit! Then he could be the one playing at your wedding.
Never in my life.
Never, yeah, because I've got
Never, sir.
Yeah,
Never.
it's a bing, dong, dong. Yeah.
I'd rather you come to my wedding and play with your damn whatever Korean instruments you guys
somebody
have.
told me the Korean fucking dumbass. Fucking with the drums like
Yeah.
Yeah. So the fucking I'm not friends with this guy anymore because he's a fucking dumbass, and I know he doesn't, even if he listens to this I don't care, but he wanted me to go to India to sing in Indian for his wedding. Because I know an Indian song. Like I sing a lot of songs in different languages. I just love that shit.
Hold on, question: is he Gujarati or Punjabi?
Oh fuck yeah! I forgot. No. I don't remember.
But he wanted you. He was going to have you go out to India.
He wasn't gonna fly me out.
Oh, so
That's the thing.
He was like, yo, motherfucker, you gonna pay for your own ticket?
Yeah.
My wedding.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna pay you for it, but I want you to sing.
I appreciated that he did want me to do that in front of like hundreds of his fucking people. So, so that means he believed in my shit.
Right.
But I did MC his wedding, or what is it, reception? I don't know. Fucking the one that they had here in America. And that was my first time. He's like, "Can you do it?" And I was like, and I did it, and I felt so natural that's when you do these little things that you don't expect to do, and you feel fear, but then you do it,
right?
And then that's when you're like, "Fuck, I guess I can do this," right? But that's a whole nother tangent. But anyways, why the fuck did I bring that up? Oh, why did I bring that up?
I don't know. He said India. He wanted you to perform at his wedding in India.
What were we talking about before that? Why did I fucking talk about that?
We're talking about my dad looking like Carlos Santana, and then you went into that.
Dude, I don't even fucking know. But yeah, anyways, but anyways. Oh, you know why we're
was
not
it in
friends?
Dubai or what? Where was it at?
I don't know.
Or was it like some slum dog village?
Far. That's what
Far
was
from
at.
home?
Too far for me to fucking pay money for that.
Well, yeah, man. If he wasn't gonna pay for the plane ticket, man, I would.
Yeah, but here's why we stopped being friends, because like he would keep making excuses for when we would hang out. Like my other friend would come through, and he lives in a different state. And then he just make these dumb excuses. Oh, my wife, she's sick now. I was like, she's sick? What, like 3 times in a row? And like every time we're trying to hang out after like every like few months.
Right.
You know, like why are we doing this? And we keep going out of our way to go to you. He's like, oh, well, you can come to me. Like, yeah, you should come to my place. You know what? I hate friends like that. I hate that. See, that's why you went. I know traffic wasn't your choice, but even without the traffic of the car accident, it's still average an hour to get to here, correct, which shows that like you're down like that. Because I'm that type of dude too. If I got time, I will drive 30 miles or however fucking miles to kick it or whatever. If like if we get along like that. Keith did the same thing too. Other friends.
Well, I beat you, Keith. So I'm sorry. I'm gonna take that.
Yeah, in terms of time, yeah, Keith only did like he did like an hour. But
if that
family,
yeah,
hey man, we family, we family. No, but like. But people, I literally hear people still our age that say, it's too far, I can't drive. And it's 15 miles.
But you know what's crazy though? I'm pretty sure that same guy, if a female was like, yo, come over here and get some of this pussy. Yeah. How far you live? Victorville. All right, I'm coming through.
They'll fucking drive, man.
Bruh.
They'll drive.
Bruh.
No loyalty.
I've witnessed that so many times, man.
All the time, right?
Which I had friends like that. Like, oh man, like, that's out of my way. Or, halfway's just, can you just come more over here? But I'm just like, yo, if I had some titties and a cootie cat and I told you, hey, come over my place, you gonna get this, hit it from the back.
Just put a bag on that face.
Bruh. Yeah. Not that ugly,
Shave
Mike.
that gooch, man. Wax that gooch. Put a bag on that face.
Yeah, man.
These dudes, they don't give a fuck. Yeah, and it's like they tell you that, but they don't realize, like, you do realize you're telling me you are prioritizing pussy over, like, loyalty of friendship.
Exactly.
Right? Because, dude.
So, add that to the list.
Yes. Priorities.
Put that on the list. People, please, not only just be accountable, but know your priorities, man.
Yeah.
As a person, as a friend, as a family member.
And people complain about not having friends, and how they get fucked over. Well, the people that say that I see that post these memes of like, hey, friendship is not real, or some bullshit. They're the ones that do the same thing back, or to begin with. You're putting that out there. So because you do that and you're ignorant of that, you can't tell the signs to stop people from getting into your life that are like that. You attract them. You attract who you fucking are.
Yo, whatever energy you put out is what you're gonna receive.
Energy you fucking get back, man.
Yep. And I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
I agree with you on that. So that you cut that off or what?
Cut what up?
That friendship or whatever that was.
The Indian dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I blocked that motherfucker.
Because what I've noticed when you grow up too, man, is I have friends. Actually, I have close / best friends, which I can count on my hands. You have friends, and then you have acquaintances. and I have a lot of acquaintances.
But they don't know.
Of course not.
They don't know that they're the
Of course
acquaintance,
not.
though.
Of
Because we
course
have
not.
different standards for that. Because
Exactly.
we know who the real ones are.
Exactly.
But they don't know. And we kind of play the game because we're nice like that. You know, but we're not liars.
No.
You know, because we're like, hey.
But if they were
you
to
are
ask
cool.
me,
Yeah.
like, hey, am I your best friend? I'm like, no, you're not.
Isn't it how okay, tell me I feel like you get this. You have gotten this. How many times, you don't have to say the number, but guys will be like, yeah, man, you're like my best friend. And I don't say it back. I'm like, sorry, sir.
Yeah.
We're not.
Yo, I think I've had that happen. Like,
Just because I'm your only friend
right.
doesn't make me your motherfucking best friend.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Because to be a best friend, man, you had to gone through the trenches with that person. Yeah. And for that person to still be there. And you to be there for them as well.
Do it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. You might have done some shit to each other, like not like intentionally, but you can talk through it, be like, I'm sorry. That will not. Let me ask you this.
Well, wait, before you get that.
Okay. Yeah.
That's why I can't stand females, though.
Why? You might want
Females
to
claim everybody as their best friend. Oh my gosh, she's my best friend. Oh my gosh, she's my best. And it's like, yo, y'all are really best friends. Like, come on, like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know what you mean.
I had homegirls, man, that literally claimed every girl that I would met. Oh, this is my best friend. I said, yo, you got a best friend in every 0.2 mile of a radius.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
But also, female friendships are different because they're not like guys where like if we don't talk for like a year and we be like, what's up, man? Female friendships, and this is what I learned over time. They if they don't talk for like a year, a lot of times, and I'm not making this shit up, by the way, guys.
Exactly. This is experiences. Guys.
Well,
30
also
years
what
we're
people
watching.
would say and what I'd watch and what I learned from. Anyways, they feel like it's not there anymore. So when they meet somebody and they hang out like for a month, 2 months straight, they're like, "You're my best friend," and then they leave for like a few months. They're like, "What? Where did it go?" You know, that type of shit, right?
Yep.
So nothing against females. That's just kind of like how it is, unfortunately. And I don't really know if it's a societal thing or what the fuck it is, but that's just what the fuck it is.
Now go back to your question. I just had to throw that out.
I don't remember.
You're gonna ask something.
I forgot.
All right.
I don't remember what.
But yeah, man. Like.
Yeah. Okay, if you had a best friend.
Yes.
And then your best friend had another best friend, and you guys were both homies, right?
Cool.
And then that best friend dies, the other best friend.
Yeah.
Okay, his best friend.
Yeah.
And then your best friend. Now, are you still following along? Your best friend. Because I don't know if I'm confusing. Yeah.
No, I get it.
So your
I get
best
it, I get
friend,
it.
his girlfriend,
Okay.
refuses to go to that other best friend's funeral because he was standoffish the whole friendship. What does that say about her? And her excuse was, he was mean to me. That's why I'm not going to go to the funeral.
My thing is, when it comes to death, right? I've been through some messed up situations, bro. Like, I've been shot at. I've seen people die at shootouts, at parties, and stuff like that.
God damn.
And so my thing is, you got to put that stuff to the side. You really do, because you gotta. The first thing that comes to my mind, I think I'm just more. I have more empathy and sympathy. Would be for the family, for one, how they feel. Yeah. Two would be your friend, and be like, yo, that's someone that he cared for. You know what I'm saying? If that person wasn't nice to you, just don't go, oh, well, since he's not nice to me, I'm not attending the funeral, because, like I said, you're still reciprocating that negative energy. Yeah. In some way, somehow, karma's going to come back and bite you in the ass. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Unless this man is a full-on enemy, you know?
Not enemy, just simple, like, standoffish, like, I don't...
No, then no. But if it's like an enemy and, like, you know, this man slept with your baby mama or something, or, like, or disrespected your family or something like that, just pray for him. You don't have to go to the funeral. Pray for him.
Now, let me ask you one more question. Follow up to that.
Mm-hmm.
That same girlfriend, if your best friend, he finds out...
This got
like
really
a year later.
deep.
Yeah.
This got really deep on the switch.
He finds out a year later, they've been together like 8 years, but he finds out for like 2 years while he's been living in out of state, right? That he had to keep flying to California to see the girlfriend because she said she didn't have the money. But then he found out later that for like a year and a half or so, she spent $18,000 on purses.
Wait, did you
Debt,
say
credit card debt.
Wait, hold on.
18 grand.
You said, bro, you know what 18 grand is? That is a house payment.
What does that say?
A down payment
We'll go to
for a house. I'm
funeral
sorry.
and the purses. But focus on the purses right now. What does that? What do you think about that shit?
Yo,
And then she said it was because I just didn't feel in a good time in my life. Like blah blah. You know.
I just gotta say, your friend who found out all this is Carmen Sandiego to figure that out. Because that's crazy.
Yeah.
18,000, Mike.
18
Like,
grand.
yo,
18 grand. And so he spent, I forgot how much money, like thousands and thousands of dollars to keep visiting her.
That's sad.
Thousands.
That's sad.
What does that say if he still continues to date her after that time?
To me, he's an idiot.
That's what I'm
idiot,
saying.
bro.
That's what I'm fucking saying.
He is putting too much energy into someone that does not care.
Exactly.
Like she cares more about her materialistic things than your feelings and your mental health and your emotions.
That's literally
if you had a friend like that, bro, you need to have him write a novel or something.
You know what I'm saying right now?
Or a Netflix
I do have
series.
a friend like that. That's why I brought that up.
That's
because
crazy.
I wanted to be like, hey, what the fuck? And you know what?
That's crazy.
This
bro.
dude, would you say he is delusional if he keeps saying, no, she's changing. She's changing.
Of course he's
how do
delusional.
people change?
But like
And
that's what I said.
that.
That's the power of the pussy that has sometimes, bro.
That desperate. I mean, it's not even like pussy at that point. If you get it that long, I think it's the power of.
When I say pussy, I mean like
overall. I know.
the aura.
No,
of,
but I'm clarifying for people that are listening because I get you, but some people may not. You know. So, yeah, that's something that I don't understand. And
now, question. Hold on.
Yeah.
Is this his first girlfriend?
No, man.
He's had
It's his longest one.
Okay, so
He's had multiple girlfriends.
Can you get into specifics of how long his longest relationship has been, or what was his relationships beforehand? Because that's crazy.
If I had to speak on his behalf from what I know without like stepping overboard, it's just like I'm saying stepping overboard when I'm already talking about this, but nobody knows who I'm talking about. But he's gonna listen to this for sure. But he needs to listen to this.
I'm gonna pray for you, my
He
man.
needs to. Yeah,
I'm gonna pray for you because this is crazy.
Because I tell him that, and then he's like, "Nah, she's changing, dude. She's changing." I'm like, "Dude, you don't fucking understand, man. You don't understand."
Okay, so what does she do in her choices that makes him think that she's changing?
So that's what I'm saying. He will say, "Well, she doesn't do this anymore," meaning like she used to like scream at me for this, but now she doesn't. I'm like, you're looking at surface. What she does is she keeps creating more distractions with more problems.
Distractions and manipulation.
Yeah, exactly. To distract from the core issues of like, why reverse engineer? What the fuck is it that caused her to not go to the funeral and to do that shit? And I tell every girl I date, you disrespect the people I consider brothers because they're good people. And unless they cause it, which they don't do that, you out. You're fucking out, right? But a handful of people.
Now, my question to you is for this friend. Is there like any dysfunctional family thing going on in his life?
Exactly. You're smart like that. I'm not going to go into details, but basically like there's a lack of love.
Well, then there you go. There's a missing piece of what?
So he's looking into it with that, right? And if you have like a dysfunction with one of the parents, right? Especially if it's like the son to the mother, the son kind of seeks out similar relationship like the mother and not realize it. And I've been telling him that shit, but he doesn't fucking see it. Because I would tell him on my end, I would look for like super submissive. Because my dad would like fucking shit on my mom all the time. So I would look for that type of shit for like that to have straight power. Right. And it fortunately took me time to realize, whoa, I've been doing what my dad's been doing. Right.
But at least you realized it.
Yeah.
Because there's people out there that don't realize it. But to get back to what your friend is, bro, self-love is a major key in life.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have that. Yeah. Unfortunately.
He thinks he does. I mean, he's done a lot of amazing things in his life, but I see what's clearly missing because I've known this dude for a long time, like a decade or maybe a little over a decade.
Dude.
Right. How easily did you see that? You don't have to know everything.
Yeah, no, you don't have to know anything. You just,
You get one of those things, the purses or the fucking funeral. The funeral, that was like 6 years ago when that happened.
Yeah.
I was like, that should tell you everything. And I was like, break up with this bitch. Yeah. He's like, no. I'm like, you don't have self-love because you don't have the strength to let it go.
Exactly. And that's great. Yeah, man.
That's why I'm bringing it up like this because like, I don't know when he's going to listen to this.
My man, love yourself, bro. That's all I can say. Love yourself before loving anybody else or thinking that they love you because
you're making a mistake.
That's sad, bro.
It's fucking sad.
The fact that purses come before y'all relationship.
Yeah. And he moved her in and all that shit. And you know what he did? He bought her a ring. He said, I'm gonna make I was like, look, if you're gonna still do this, make sure she pays back the money you spent to visit her $1,000 by
or even at least going half, you know, like first couple times it's cool as a man, you know, to go see
for sure.
girl.
But there wasn't even a half, there wasn't even 30%, there wasn't even 10%.
Right.
And then he still bought that bitch a ring.
He's just in
a
love.
$300 ring.
He's
for fucking up. I was like, you stupid, man.
How old is he? He's your age?
Our age?
Yeah. I said your age, like you.
I know your age.
Are you 40
yeah,
and I'm
you know,
like 30? You know what I'm saying?
No, you're talking like your uncle. How old are you? Your age, your age, little boy. Yeah, you know, like that type of shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's why.
That's crazy, man. Honestly, man. Yeah, that's a sad situation to be put in. I can't even lie about that. But I'm gonna switch gears, man.
Okay. Switch it.
I'm gonna switch
Change
the
it up,
gears,
man.
bro. Yo. Cause I know you got some past, bro. You got some past, all right? Okay. What's the grimiest girl you've ever encountered? Okay. The grimiest. I'm talking about.
Well, there's one girl, her hoo-ha smells so bad, I could smell from like 3 feet away. So when we'd have sex,
My man said hoo-ha.
Yeah, you see, I'm trying to be nice right now. When was the last time you heard me say I never say hoo-ha.
Bro,
this might be the first time I ever said hoo-ha.
I've ever heard anyone refer to it as a hoo-ha.
That's the first time I said it. And every time
my man said 3 feet. Y'all understand what 3 feet is?
Even after showers. Right? That's it. Because each person kind of had like a grimy thing. Nobody was like just straight like all of it, you know?
It sounded like she needed that priest that threw the holy water over the hoo-ha.
I think she needed antibiotics or something, man.
Yeah, she
needed holy water mixed with antibiotics. I don't know what it was.
She baptized in that hoo-ha, bro.
But that's why we stopped dating. So I mean, I think that's really it. Like, I mean, there's more. But
you a savage for even continuing that relationship, man. Because
it was like 2 months.
Yeah, bro.
That's a long time. I know,
bro. I could even last maybe 6 hours because, like I told you, man, if I'm interested in a girl or anything like that, and we happen to just have some physical and sexual relation, you know, I'm telling you this right now, and I told you this before. You gotta check that it's clean and it smells fresh. And the only way to do that, I'm not putting my face in there yet, but you just, you know, grab the fingers, you know, play with it a little bit like a Xbox controller.
Yeah, like
you know what I'm saying?
Stick. Yeah.
And then you like put it by their face and you just see what their reaction is. Yeah. And if you do it and she's like, the fuck? Oh no. All right, well.
Hey, but if she's super freaky,
I'm dipping out. What you mean?
Even if it smells like shit?
No, Mike.
Suck on that finger.
Mike.
What?
Oh, okay. So you're saying that she don't even care and she just sucks?
Yeah, she's that freaky.
But then I think even if
she'll eat her own
I
shit.
feel like if you this far from your fingers or like this far, you could be able to get like the aroma.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Like you know, like in the cartoons where like it shows like the green, like in Doug Funny where like the fries.
Yeah. Or like a Pepe Le Pew. He smells like the perfume.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. But like the opposite of perfume. It's just like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
Grimy, man. I never. That's pretty disgusting though. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I got robbed before in high school.
By the girl?
By the girl. Damn. In high school, bro. It was at a party. Literally took her home. Cute girl. She went to, I can say her the high school she went to. She went to Taboada High School. And super cute girl. Ended up at her place. Crazy night. You know. Woke up though. Thinking that I was at her place. I was at her cousin's place. But she took all my stuff. And it's not much, but it's like, you know, when you're in high school, you got your school ID, Dave and Buster's card, public library card, you know?
That's everything,
a couple dollars in
That's
your wallet,
everything,
you know
man.
what I'm saying?
That's all.
And yeah, man, it was like cousin didn't even know why I was there, kicked me out. I had to call for a ride. That's the grimiest, but not like yours.
No, but yours is fucked up on a moral level.
Yeah, I know.
Like that's real fucked up. Like on a spiritual level.
Yeah, she gave up the, what'd you say? The Hulu?
Hoo-ha?
The hoo-ha.
The Hulu?
The
A free Hulu account.
The hoo-ha, bro, but then robbed me.
Free for a year.
Took my chain too, I remember, because I used to wear chains.
Yeah, you got your chain snatched
Bro,
too?
I got my chain snatched, bro. Oh, and don't judge me for
man,
this. Don't judge me for this. So in my household, we weren't allowed, or I wasn't allowed to have piercings or tattoos.
Me too.
So I bought the the diamond magnet earrings.
Oh, yeah. Through the ear.
Bro, in the back.
Yeah.
You know, I'm Rico Suave at the party
man.
and stuff. She took those.
She even took the magnet.
She took the magnet. Yo, that was like 15 hots at the little vendors at the mall, bro. I was mad. I got kicked out. And when I talk about I got kicked out, bro, I got kicked out because like her cousin's boyfriend or baby daddy or whatever, they were older than us. Walked me out and they were like, you gotta leave. And I'm like, yo, try to call her. Not even the right number. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, when it was a fake number. So the grimiest, bro. Got robbed in high school.
Hey, man.
Made me the better man that I am today.
I know. Obviously, I only know like 1% of what was been happened to you in the past, but that's enough for me to understand. Like that's why you value even more.
Yep.
Trust in like relationships and friendships, like even more. Because I've been done dirty, but I feel like you've got some. That's fucked up.
I've gone through some crazy stuff that like my parents don't even know.
They don't need to know too.
They don't need to know. Yeah. Like my sister don't even know.
Yeah, nobody needs to know.
You know what I'm saying?
Family, at least,
yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Because then I feel like then they judge you and they're like, we thought we raised you better.
Yeah.
Is that why? Yeah.
Was it me, old child? Is it me?
It was me. Oh, mercy on him. And my mom would have took me to church, bro. Because she was like, oh, first thing is we taking you to church.
That doesn't work as a solution. That never works as a
solution. It really don't.
Man.
But like my mom is so.
I know. That's how my mom would be like.
Christian.
She's like, you have to pray. I'm like, I'm gonna read a self-improvement book. let me journal about it instead of praying to somebody. No disrespect to the religion, but it just doesn't work for me. That's why I left that shit, man. I feel like my skin is like warming up. I'm starting to wake up now. Like it just hit me now because I allowed it. I drank just a little bit more. I think I drank like half, and I'm getting that tingling sensation, and I'm ready to like.
It wakes you up. My like.
I don't need to drink the rest of it. I'm gonna save it.
It's good.
I feel it right now.
Well, you got a whole box.
Because you got to understand, I haven't been sleeping. Because we've been sleeping like 3.5, maybe 4 hours each night. So like I'm like
set life.
I feel that shit. Like I feel it. It's just like it's I got like that single man energy right now. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? It's a different energy.
Yeah, I know.
Relationship energy is nice too.
Of course.
But like that single man energy,
bro. That single life is like
you fuck everything up, man.
I'ma beat my meat. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. With a baseball bat. I'ma get it.
Peanut butter jelly. I don't know why I did this all the time. I don't know. Peanut butter jelly with the baseball bat.
Hey. Yeah, we got it.
I feel that shit, man. Hold on. Okay, yeah, what are you gonna say? My bad.
So,
it's fucking energy drink, eternal energy.
How has your journey been with this newfound career that you have? Because you gotta understand, you a stand-up comedian, you're an aspiring actor, and you a podcast host. So my man, you do a lot of shit. Let's be honest.
Is it really?
That's a lot, bro.
To me, I feel like I'm doing enough, to be honest.
Oh, bro. I understand that perspective that you have, but like, you have a full plate. It's not like The Rock where it's like he's waking up at 2 a.m. working out, putting up Instagram videos, then ending up on TikTok, then going to learn his lines and do his film, and then come back to the gym. But it's
that's elite up there level,
right?
Yeah.
That's the cocaine steroid elite. But how has your journey been the last year and a half?
Shit, man. Like, it was hard for me to do it at first. Like, it wasn't a momentum. It was like, do it because remember you were gonna hang yourself. That was it. It was like, do it, one, because you were gonna kill yourself before, and you know you want this. You told yourself you want this. Right. So literally your life is in your own hands. Right. And 2, there was this one guy I wanted to prove. He didn't do anything to me like said I'm not. He didn't say nothing to say you're not gonna make it, blah blah. He just made me feel like we were friends early in my stand-up career, and then like 3 times in a row when he's the one that said we should hang out, didn't hang out with me. And how
many friends has done this to you?
Not a lot recently, but bro, this was the first guy in this,
every other
in
story
the stand-up world I thought that was my friend. And he did that, and then I got so angry. I was like, because he's been in it. He's got some shit going on, which I don't want to get. I don't even want to begin to like hint towards, because I don't want to do that.
Namaste.
But I was like, well, let me show you what the fuck is up. Let me do it the in the dirt grime way, like the sewers, right? The fucking grassroots, like people throwing shit on me, like stoning me type shit, and I'll show you how good I get. Even though he's not watching me.
No, of course.
But I did that, and that's what got me through the hardest parts of it. And now, but I almost I burnt out from that after like a year. But it got me enough to now I'm in the zone. I'm in the mode. Like I can handle it. But now it's coming from love. No more hatred. No more hatred, because it burns out. It fucking destroys you.
Yeah, bro. I felt the same way, but I feel like that was my parents. So like I told you before. I don't know if you remember this, but like I used to be a teacher. So I worked at a juvenile facility called Boys Republic, and then I went as temporal teacher and substitute teacher in Orange
troubled
County.
Youth?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
okay.
because that was my thing.
Yeah, because I was like, I can't really see you doing that in a regular school, because like because you got that like
right.
But the trouble kids, they'd
of course
get you.
Of course, because I went through that.
Absolutely.
Not to the severity of where they were at, but like I've been through all that, and I just remember I was teaching, and a couple of my friends wanted to break in, and I actually connected them with a few people, and then they started making it. It was doing good stuff. And I remember I told my parents, I was like, you know what? I think it's time for me to do this. This was about what? I want to say almost 3 years ago. June will be my 3-year mark.
Oh, that you got back into
I got back into it.
Got it.
And I remember my parents said, there is no future for you. Because, for one, it's always like actors, you might get one gig, you might land one role, but then there's another 6 months to a year, or you never know when you're going to land another role. And it was like, well, it's up to you, but you're going to give away this beautiful career for something that honestly, it's like a coin toss. You don't even know. And that's what my ammunition was like, all right, now I'm going to prove not only to myself, but to my parents how focused I can, because a 9 to 5 isn't for everyone. And we've talked about this. 9 to 5 is not for everyone.
No, don't feel guilty or bad.
No.
If you're not able to do it, it doesn't mean it doesn't mean you're weak-willed. It doesn't mean that you don't have the tenacity or the mental fortitude. It's just not meant for everybody.
Correct. And the people that do it, kudos to you.
Fucking kudos to you, because you're doing some shit that would fucking torture me and Tony to death.
To death. And I don't drink coffee, so.
No, man. Yeah, exactly right.
We don't drink coffee.
That's why they need coffee. They need that buzz.
And don't even give me fools. This is the best H2O that Mike has given me.
What does that say?
I will survive.
Exactly, motherfuckers.
It's cute.
It's adorable. Yeah. Cute cups, man. Cute fucking cups.
But I definitely I agree, and I see where you come from. Like, even though in my case, I could see my parents. Even though I was living away from the house at the time, you had someone in mind that you were like, all right, I'm going to prove something to you. And not only that, I'm going to succeed the expectations you have of me. And I'm going to do it for myself, but also be content with the work that I put in.
Exactly. And because, the parent thing, I just said, fuck you to them. Whoa.
In a polite way. In a polite way, of course.
Well, it's easier because my dad died 9 years ago, so that's way easier. But so it's just my mom, and I was like, she doesn't get it. She's from a different country. She's like all this stuff. So I just said, you know what? I'm no longer trying to get her to understand. She's just gonna fucking see by how happy I carry myself and how busy I've been. Like, she gets it. She knows the routine. Because guys, I moved back home. Don't be ashamed of that.
It still goes back to mental health.
I shoot here. Yeah, mental health. It's always mental fucking health. Man, I feel fucking amazing with this shit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to sit still, but I just want to.
Bro, eternal energy.
Fuck. So if I breathe in and out, if I sigh, it's because I'm trying to just breathe. And I drink only half of this, maybe.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, it works. But continue. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
About your mother.
Yeah. But it's just like.
So what did your mother want you to become in life?
She just wanted me to have some stable shit going on, whatever that means.
Okay, so she didn't want you to be like a nurse or anything like that?
Anything.
Anything with a 401k.
Whatever the fuck it is. Yeah. That, because, there's survival mentality, and I understand that. But now, it's all me. Right. And, fortunately, even though she doesn't understand, she's like, it's a good thing about Korean parents. They do want, even though they're even if you argue, they do want you to be around, because the fact is, if I'm gone,
right,
it's gonna be a little too quiet. But then again, maybe she'll like it. I don't know, because
you got no pets, right? You have no pets.
I was thinking about getting her a dog, because her husband's gone. All she does is watch TV all day.
Cook it and eat it.
Yeah. Well, okay, all right. You know what? I'll be honest with you. We did have 2 other dogs, but we ate them.
Okay, so now I'm gonna ask you: is this you messing with me or are you being for real? Because it's kind of like the dad thing when you first told me that your dad died, but you had a smile on your face.
No, my dad did that.
I know that, but remember?
Oh, so you
remember?
Yeah.
So when I met Mike,
Yeah.
we're talking to our parents, and he was like, "Yeah, my dad died," and so I was just standing looking at him.
I
like,
did do that. I did.
And I was like,
I forgot I did that.
and I was like, "Oh," and you were like, "No, but it's all right." And I was like, "Mike, are you for real right now?" Like, "Yeah, it's all right." And I said, Jesus Christ, Mike, that is not the way how to say your dad died with a smile on your face.
You know why? It's been so long.
I know.
And like, but it is kind of fucked up I did that.
Bro, you smiled at me and I was just
fucked up.
like, I don't know how to take this.
Yeah, I did do that, huh?
Oh, so y'all actually ate y'all dogs? Okay, I was about to say, man. Yeah.
No.
I actually had a
dogs.
friend. I actually had a friend that was Chinese, and I remember she did a report in middle school about how her family they ate their dog because that's a it's a dish out there.
No, that's true.
Yeah,
but that's fucked up that they ate
because they weren't Americanized.
Were they poverty? Were they poor or they just did?
No, they just did it. Like I remember her, and I remember and that's how I found out about it in middle school because I was just like, yo, what kind of
I'll tell you this,
Jun Tao Su Young shit is this?
I've heard about I know they raise specific dogs to be eaten and stuff like that, but your own pet, that's another level.
At that point, I don't even know if it's considered a pet or they just raise it so that
that's like cannibalizing a family member. In my
yeah. Fuck continuity, huh?
Fuck continuity. I don't give a damn about continuity. It's all about just doing it.
Yo, it's like looking in the mirror right now.
Yeah. All right, guys. So don't you feel like more like on synergy? Like,
yeah,
right? It's weird. That's why these military dudes, they dress the same and everything, right? So basically, guys, I left to go grab So Tony's, if you're watching the video, you already know. But if you're just listening, Tony's wearing like a football type. What is jacket? It is varsity jacket.
It is a Saved by the Bell Bayside jacket.
Okay, but like the football varsity type.
Correct.
I have a jacket like that I got from H&M for like years ago for like a college thing. I have not worn it since then. I'm wearing it right now so we could like match.
But my thing is like I'm more Saved by the Bell, and then you're more like High School Musical.
No, dude, 100%. Yeah,
Teen Wolf. What was the guy with the Parkinson's?
Michael
J. Fox movie, Teen Wolf, where he's like.
I was about to say rest in peace, but he's still alive. I forgot.
Rest in peace to Betty White, even though she's still alive.
Dude, I don't even know how she's still alive.
I don't think she's ever been married.
Maybe that's why she's still alive. Dude, man, I'm gonna tell you this, man. Like, dude,
I'm telling you, I see more articles of women living longer because, and they have all stated in the articles because they never got married, so their happiness.
Dude, the stress that comes from a relationship sometimes, like,
it's a 9 to 5 on its own.
The worst headaches I get are arguments in a relationship that I don't get outside of a relationship. And I don't know. This is what
the last 2 years of my hand's been my best friend.
Oh, you're left-handed. Is that what you are?
You know what's funny? I don't ever use my left. I'm right-handed, but I never use my left for anything. Even in basketball, wrestling.
Wait. You jack off with your non-dominant hand?
Weird, right? Like,
did you ever break that hand?
No, never.
Because when I broke my right hand, I had to jack off with my left, and it felt like I was molesting myself. That's what it felt like.
Right. How dare you?
I was like, this isn't consensual. That's what it felt like.
No, it's crazy, bro. I've never used my left for anything in sports and nothing, like writing, nothing. I've always been dominant in my right, but for some reason, this hand does wonders.
Was it your first time?
To the Willie B.
Your first time, was it that hand too?
Yes.
What compelled you?
I have no idea, man. I think because I respect his hand so much.
You respect that hand? I respect
my right because I do so much with it. I'm like, you dirty bastard, go ahead. Go under there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, I really do respect my right hand a lot.
How many?
It's like Idle Hand.
It's like what?
Idle Hand, like the movie. Like, you know, the movie with the hand just walking around killing people.
Okay.
Like, I feel like this is, if I wanted to chop off a hand, it would be my left.
Be that hand.
Yeah. Because I don't use it. Well, I use it to,
you don't wipe with that.
No.
Hand too.
I use everything on my right. That's what I'm saying. The only thing I use my left is for that.
So for like true violation, it's the left hand.
Yo, it's the left hand when I want to squeeze the eggplant. You know what I'm saying? Konnichiwa, bless you, salute.
Thank you. Okay, all right. You know what? Since we're going down that route,
yes,
I'm gonna ask you something that might be TMI.
TMI, go open book.
You have a purple dick.
I do not.
Okay.
I do not.
Who's your third blood?
But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you
Bobby
something.
Lee, his balls are. They talk about how dark his balls are. Like
Right.
it's like another person's skin.
Right. No. What's funny is when I was younger, especially in high school, and you try to sneak off to watch porn or whatnot. Of course. Yo, there was a dude named Mandingo that scared the hell out of me. That his shit was like.
Oh, that monster fucking guy.
But his shit was purple. Like purple, bro. Like, and every time he would, for some reason, it was always a tight Asian girl that he would always, and she would start crying, and like they would zoom in on the purpleness of it, and I'm like, yo, I don't know if I could ever live like that, man. But no, I do not have a purple penis.
Well, I'm glad you cleared that up because
No.
I just had a.
No, I'll be honest. Look, this skin tone is everywhere, and I appreciate whatever God did because
So it's consistent.
it's consistent everywhere, bro.
Yeah. Just like how you want in life. You want
Consistency,
man. Ain't no
2020.
joke.
Let's add that consistency.
Consistency number one, man.
Please.
Yeah, man. Mental health, man. We need more of that shit. And okay. Actually, no, we don't. No. Let's go on to something else real quick. We'll wrap it up. Soon. Let me get some water. What the?
Yo,
It just kind of came out of nowhere.
Mike is dying on us, bro. Dying on us.
I'm literally gonna plug the refrigerator back in because I think killing the food in there is too long. Take it off the table. We don't want to.
He said, "I don't want to pay nobody for no."
No.
They didn't pay me. Oh man.
I mean, your people didn't pay me either, but you got me some energy drinks, so I'll take that. That's fine.
And it's working because he's bugging out. He's bugging. He's bugging out.
Okay, let me tell you this. Some people, they do want to know, like, how do you know, like, when somebody's a friend or not? At what point did you realize that we would be friends, or that it was like cool to proceed further ahead?
Yeah. So it's funny. So when we were on set, normally it don't matter on what set I'm on, commercial or whatnot. I normally have my headphones on or I'm asleep, and you know this. So Mike had a conversation with Keith and Josh, another individual that also works with us. And
Shout out to Josh.
Shout out to Josh, man. Handsome Josh.
Fucking one of the best looking guys I've seen in my life. Fucking freak of nature. It's fucked up, man.
Yeah, it's like he's like the Olsen twins, but in the adult form of a male.
Yeah.
He's just too damn adorable.
Adorable motherfucker.
Yeah, but I felt like as soon as we entered a conversation, right, and then I first thing is with me with people especially is humor. If you have a sense of humor, I automatically I'm gonna knock it off with you. But our humor was like identical, which was crazy because a lot of people nowadays are very sensitive. So when we started having conversations and going in, and besides backgrounds of family and stuff, then we started going into like relationship, girls, this and that, and I was like, yo, this dude is literally dope. Like he's a dope dude, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's when I knew. I was like, you know what? Let's see what happens after this,
Yeah.
And then from there, like we found out a lot of other stuff. And yeah, man, it's been good, man. I'm telling you, Keith and Josh, man, we've had a interesting month and a half ride with each other. And mind you, we're on set for like 12 to like 14
every day, almost like multiple times a week. And this week, for me, it was like 6 days. You were here a couple of days too, but like you'd already know within the first like hour, it's like, I can't hang around.
Yeah,
but we kick it every time we see each other.
Yep.
Only around each other.
Yep.
And we don't need like today I don't want to be around.
right.
Because that happens to me, man, a lot.
Yeah,
so it's weird that we just happen to meet on like the set where we all just like not only get along, but we'll be like, man, I miss these guys, man.
Bro,
it's
literally
weird.
I was working on another set and I was still messaging you guys on Instagram like, yo, how's it over there? Yeah. Great times.
But yeah, man, hey, do you have any last things you want to say, but directly to the people that are listening right now? Anything you want to say?
Anything I want to say? Well, I'm going to reiterate this, guys. No one is immune to the trials and tribulations of life. So with that being said, have self-love, have accountability, respect. Not for just yourself, but for people around you, man. Because this life is really short. I'm telling you. In the blink of an eye, we gonna turn 40. We gonna turn 50. And it's just gonna go from there. So I'm gonna wrap it up with those words right there, man. You know what I'm saying?
You guys heard it.
But I appreciate you having me though, because this was fun.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you being on, man. Now we know each other even more, man. We know.
We got the same jackets on, bro.
The same fucking jacket on.
You know what I'm saying?
You guys gotta understand, we've only known each other for like a month and a half.
Yes.
So that's just
but it
something.
It
feels much,
bro. It feels like a long.
It's some crazy shit, man.
Right?
It's crazy shit. Like what the fuck, man.
Yeah, and if you ever get a chance to see Mike doing his stand up, go see it, man, because he's funny. He's funny.
You heard the truth. I didn't say it. I didn't tell him to say this. So, guys. Wait, real quick. Do you want to plug your Instagram, or you could? Because you don't have to if you don't want.
Oh yeah, if
Instagram, social
my
media.
Instagram, Snapchat is the same. Rico89 RIICO89 for those who are still slow. RIICO89. Hit me up on there. You know what I'm saying? That's what we gonna do.
Feel free to hit him up. Hit me up.
Yep.
And if you made it to the end, I motherfucking love you. And
get
guys,
views up, subscribe,
whatever the fuck it is, man. And you heard it today. You heard the truth. We got real. We got deep. And we laughed. Guys,
it's been real.
Take care of your mental health. Take care of yourself. Pursue happiness. Pursue your dreams. Life is short. Live, motherfucker.
And enjoy the new decade.
Enjoy the new decade. All right. Thank you for listening to the Set Breaker Podcast. And I will see you next time. Holla. Hey, you know what I'm saying, man? Hey, hold on. Hey, as it fades out, let's talk like 50 Cent for like 20 seconds. Hey, what's that, man?
You know what I'm saying, man? 2020 about to be lit, man. I got Gene Love, bang. I'm back 50 Cent,
man. It's gonna be crazy, man.
Yeah, I you suck that dick from the back, man.
Suck it from the back. You suck that ass too, man. Yeah, girl. You must suck my ass, girl. That's what it's about. If I get shot, I don't give a damn. Fucking suck this dick.
Man.
Wish death upon me.
Blood in my eyes, I can't see.
I forgot the lyrics. Okay. All right.